All right, sweethearts, what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Glorious day in the Corps. Day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal's a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Every formation a parade. I love the Corps.
Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you apes! You wanna live forever?
Awesome.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
How should I sign this? I don't want you to sign it, man. All you gotta draw is blunt me up wrong to sign it. We're just a trace.
know Damien Knox. He's the head of Darkstar Comics. He wants to see my portfolio again. I am a little bit nervous.
What's wrong with you? You only draw anime-style characters! You can just draw anime art for the rest of your life for all I care!
Suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
All right, first assemblies at 15 people. Shag it.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
We forgot the biggest rule for anything, whether it's drawing, penciling, we forgot it. Wally Wood's famous rule, if in doubt, black it out. There it is.
Of course, photocopies are cheaper and quicker, but photocopying is like sailing a motorboat into an ocean of comic books. Ours is a great destiny, so we choose the luxury liner of the fan comic world. We choose quality printing. So come on, let's go to the printer.
Some guys, working smaller is better than working bigger. Your deadlines suck too, don't they? No way, they're better than yours.
So don't let idiots talk you out of something that you think is good. Just do your thing, do it as well as you, that's the important thing. Don't shirk. Whatever you do, give it your best shot. You'll be glad you did.
Be over. I could sell 20 copies if I had more time, but I've got to sell at least 10.
Here's the bear. Here's the advertisement.
and you thought we weren't gonna have any fun in the apocalypse. Shame on you.
Your art was the prettiest art of all the art.
I guess I just take girls that aren't me.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. That's right. I'm in a good mood today because it's Friday. The weekend is upon us, and I'm all caught up on my work for once. And I know Keith Carmona is in the chat, and I am getting your stuff next week. It's all going to be finished and final, and I'll be all caught up on your stuff as well, which I'm excited about. I love being on top of the work. So let's see who's in the chat today. What do we got here? We've got Martha's first one in the chat. Welcome back, Martha's. Good to see you. We've got some of her work coming up in a minute. We've got Keith Carmona, of course. We've been talking about Keith Carmona, amazing comic book writer, creator, and publisher of such comic books such as Dr. Dream, Marion Max, and the upcoming Hell Force. And we got, Jared Lockhart. What's up, Jared? Jared's been helping me out a lot with finding people and characters to put on the show because I am under a rock most of the time and I don't know what's going on out there. And this is a good way for me to learn from Jared, the man, the master, the comic book creator and publisher. He's also looking for work right now. So you guys check out the link in the description below. If you're on Facebook, check out Jared Lockhart. And if you got a gig for him, throw it over his way. He is the artist, comic book creator of Books of Riot, which I believe issue 2 is coming out soon, right, Jared? Right? Yes, Jeffrey August is the guy that he helped bring my way. So we're going to be drawing Jeffrey August, King Olaf. And I have this great character sheet provided by Jeffrey himself, which I thought was really cool. So he's got like the helmet and everything on one version, and we get to see his cool bald head in the other version. I'm partial to bald heads. What's up, Martha's? Martha says, hey guys, you can just read and I'll identify when you get to mine. Yeah, Martha's, I will get to yours. That's what we're going to do absolutely next. But first, you guys, you know what we got to do. Raise a glass, raise a cup, raise a bottle, raise whatever you got, a can perhaps, and let's toast to getting through another week. And we are at Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Cheers. Nothing more refreshing than sharing a drink with you lovely folks. Let's see. Jared says, yep, probably around June. Oh, for his Books of Riot number 2. Look for that. June 15th. We're getting close, so we're going to be doing a Books of Riot character soon, and we'll be giving Jared a full spotlight for that launch. And of course, we'll all back his campaign. Martha says, any background to this character? I'm sure there is. There is a link in the description that you can get the comic book. The creator was lovely enough to send me a free copy of the comic, but I just got everything today and I have not had a chance to look it over. But I do thank you, Jeffrey, for the free comic. But you guys go check out his book. Maybe grab a copy for inspiration. Keith says, know what? I think I can draw this guy. Yeah, man. Absolutely, Keith. I'd love to see your art. Keith is a great writer, and I love to see it when he draws. Jared says, do it, Keith. Yeah, see? We all encourage each other. And Martha says, let me know if you need any extra art, Jared. Okay, so now we're going to go check out the artwork. I'm going to drop the artwork right on top of my bald head. And sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. And so that the people that are drawing will have the reference uncovered and unmasked. So we're going to start off with Ralph Warner's amazing artwork. Boom. That didn't work. Let's try again. Boom. There we go. There's Ralph Warner's amazing artwork. And of course, Ralph does his comic book. He always does the character in a comic book cover, including logos. Did he get all the right logos for you? The Wayfarer, that's the name of the book. And we got the Summit Comics. Look at that. You guys have a cover ready to go if you want. As you all know, unless you're the first time at this channel and watching this show, all the artwork that we do each week goes to as a gift to that comic book creator for them to use in any which way they'd like to use it. And Ralph always gives them the option of a fully done cover that they can just drop right there on top of their pages. So Ralph, great job on this one. I'm going to check out what the comments are going on in here. We've got Nate's in the house. Nate, what's up? He says, wow, this is Nate's character. Nate, welcome to the show, brother. Yes, I hope you're going to be digging this. Jared says, I will, Martha's waiting for a couple of things to come. Oh, this is in discussion with the artwork that Martha said. Angsty. Jared says, another banger, Ralph. Yeah, man, this is a good one. This is a cover ready to happen. I think I'll make sure I'll actually contact him, Ralph, and make sure he sends me the high res of this. I need to start getting all the high res art from the artists so I can give them directly to the creators after the show's over. I do send them all the art, but sometimes it's low res. So if you guys can send the high res art, it would save a step. Right, Nate says, thank you so much. I am just blown away. You guys wanted to make fan art for our book. Of course, Nate. This is awesome. You know what? This is a pretty cool character too. I like the big ears and the long in the kind of the hairstyle. So this was a fun character. So yes, Ralph does his angsty version. All right, we're going to close this one off. We're going to go right over to my boy Maurice, aka the Head Ninja. You guys, you know the Head Ninja does. He does that awesome cartoon anime style that I love. It looks like we've got Nate's boy up in a spaceship. He's in the cockpit. This makes me think of Robotech. I don't know why. Like, you know, we're like looking through the lens and we're contacting the pilot, telling him where the Zentradi forces are. But I know that's not Robotech. That this is Nate's book. So this is a cool one though. I love this one. Great angle. Maurice, you knocked it out of the park again. You guys check out the Head Ninja's awesome artwork and YouTube channel. Link in the description. Again, all these artists that submit artwork each and every week to gift to these amazing indie comic book creators such as Nate. Go on their links, check out their work, and give them some love. Again, this is a great way to network out all these different artists' styles. So comic book creators out there can maybe see a new artist they haven't seen before, maybe dig their style, and who knows, there might be a match made in heaven for the next campaign or next comic book. But we'll see. Maurice, great job, man. Love this one. All right, let's see. Jared's up next. All right, let's do this. All right, Jared. So we got Jared here, and I'm gonna blow this one up a little bit because this one, look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that with the teardrop. Look at that line work. Great job, Jared. A lot of emotion in this one. I'm loving this one. And he said there was an inspiration. Jared might want to give me another a hint on that. There was some inspiration to this one, I believe. You said like a cover of some kind, like a music cover or CD cover. I'm not sure. Jared, you're gonna have to help me out here, buddy. Jared says very cute. Oh, that was from Maurice's. Nate says, Jared, oh my God. Oh. Martha says 90210. Jared, there was some inspiration, wasn't there? I'm gonna take another gulp of this dragon juice here. Give Jared a second to get back to me. But you guys, what do you think about this one? I love this one. I thought this was great. Again, Jared's work is always ready for some graphic merchandise, right? You know what I mean? You can pop this bad boy on a shirt. Jared says, "Oh, LOL, thanks. I used an old actor named Justin Whalen, actually. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking of, Justin Whalen. I knew you had posted this up with that. So my bad. Justin Whalen. All right. Great piece, man. All right. So Martha's yours up. You are up next, and we're gonna blow this up. I'm gonna grab my glasses and let's take a look at what we got going on here. And oh my goodness. So every week, Martha's puts her comic book style renderings into an actual comic book page, so that all these characters, I think we're at 53 characters now that we've drawn, or that we started doing this. So we've got it. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me who's who here. But we've got somebody saying, is that Revenant? I'm Thoth. You try and thap my. Oh, okay, we're talking with an accent here. Thap my neck and I'll bite my tongue. My blood drop cloneth will. I'm killing it here. I am so sorry. Then we got Jen, I believe, saying, "Yeah, back off, you Franken-skank. I saw him first." What? Oh, because that's Bride there. And then Bride says, "Oh my God, do you fellow Olympians know the Greek god of gorgeousness is walking among us mortals?" And then I got, okay, let's see. What? Keith said, "Done. We'll send inks this weekend." Keith, you're already done with King Olaf? That was way too fast. Wow. So we got Tomorrow Fox saying, "So sweet, I bet they have a long, happy unlife together." And there we go. There's your boy right there, Nate. makes a cameo at the very end of the corner. There you go. All right. Boy, Martha's, you're gonna have to start a new, section, I think. 53 characters. I think it's too many. I don't know. What do I know? Martha said, we got Rev, your girl, Bride, Day of the Dead guy. Oh, that was the Day of the Dead guy. Little Nightwolf. Was that Little Nightwolf? Tomorrow, Fox, and Rovek. All right, so those were all the characters in that one. Little Night Owl Wolf snorkeling with the straw from the boba tea. It's too many, man. You got too many. Oh, it's all right. I love it, Martha's. We love your comics. They're as chaotic and out of control as they are. We are always loving it. Cosmic Madness with Martha, says Keith. And I just realized my starting soon thing is still scrolling. I need to appoint somebody who watches the show to remind me to turn that off each time I start the show, because I seem like I always forget that. So, Martha's, will you do that for me? Yes, I am recruiting you to tell me to stop the streaming soon banner ticker or whatever. Okay, before we get started, let me throw mine up. And this one, you guys watched me draw this last week. Touched it up just a little bit. I made the more of a sun planet behind him. I tried to do a little bit more shadows to try and give that, had a dark feel to him, kind of a moody, kind of like Ralph's thing, right? Kind of have an angsty thing going, but I don't even know. But yeah, so that one's mine. and I will send all this artwork over there to Nate, if not tonight, over the weekend, because sometimes right after this show, I kind of go and collapse for a second and no, I don't, but I do. I kind of just get distracted and I start my Friday. So I do remember by Saturday morning I need to send artwork to people. So Nate, if you don't get it tonight, it will be tomorrow. Let's see. Nate says, turned out great. Got the car in too. Yeah, I threw that in there. I needed to throw in some stuff in the background. Martha says, wait, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, Martha says angsty. Yeah, so Martha, you're going to remind me to turn off this ticker. Every week I leave this thing up during the show. See the thing going across the bottom of the screen says stream starting soon? I always forget to turn that off. So I need somebody to help me, remind me. And if you would do that for me, that would be lovely. If not, that's cool too. I'm not going to like force you to do it. I'm not paying you anything. So you guys can just quietly laugh at me. And then maybe halfway through, everyone goes, oh, you still got it up. All right. Nate says, amazing. Can't wait to put these to use in some way. Yes, we'll get you all the high res in case you need them for any kind of printing. But yeah, I will get those right over to you, Nate. Okay, you guys. So today, Nate, thank you so much for joining the show too. And I will make sure to tag you on Instagram and YouTube and all the different places I can find you. Make sure you're tagged on that. So today we're drawing Jeffrey August King Olaf. He does not have a Kickstarter going on right now, but he does have one coming soon, and he does have a website where he's selling the comic book. So we're going to be drawing Mr. King Olaf, and I'll throw on some music. I'm going to throw down some paper and pens, and we'll get started on doing some art. I don't know, I must be thirsty. Okay, so let's get going. And I will be watching the comments. So if anything, such as like Martha's little comment right here says, okay, I will address it. All right, let's get going here on the music.
Fill me out with your smile, like sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame, I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down, 'cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go stronger?
just like me.
What's up, brother? Oh my lord. Orbital Bacon, you guys, if you don't know already, you should. Orbital Bacon has an amazing YouTube channel. I love it. It's always got so many cool different shows. One of the ones I love is every Saturday morning he does a retro 80s Saturday morning cartoons stream. It's like a marathon. It's basically like getting up and watching cartoons again from the 80s, which I love. So what I'll do is I'll get up, I'll put Orbital Bacon's Saturday morning cartoon show on, blast it in my kitchen as I'm cooking breakfast for the family. And, I think it annoys my son, but I love it. I love it. Starts off with the cool commercials, the ones that used to have like all the theme songs and stuff that everyone can never forget. Okay, enough about Orbital Bacon. We're about at that time, guys. I'm going to switch this camera over. I think I got pretty much the pencils done for this character. But yeah, check out Orbital Bacon. He spotlighted my Shadowhunters comic book on his show, which was really awesome. And it was just a good time. So you guys go check it out. I can't say much more about his show. But much love to Orbital Bacon popping in here today. All right, let me throw this. Let me throw the settings back over here to what I have. Boom. It's gonna be way too big. Oh my lord, I'm too big. There we go. Get it small. We don't need to see that. So I hope you guys drew along with me today as we drew this cool character. Made me think a lot about kind of like a cross between like Zeus and Odin kind of thing. Orbital Bacon says, yeah, chat loves your work. Oh yeah, they definitely gave me some love when I was in your show, and I got a bunch of new followers and people actually got on the campaign. So much love, Orbital Bacon. I'm gonna have a new campaign coming up, so I'll be hitting up your show again very soon. But maybe we could do like some art trade or something. We should do that. We should draw you, since Orbital Bacon is actually a character, as you can see on his icon. We should all draw an Orbital Bacon one week. That would be fun. All right. Okay, enough about Orbital Bacon. He's going to be like, okay, it's not about me. You guys, check out all the links again in the description. Check out this comic book from Jeffrey August's King Olaf. You can check out his comic book now, give him some love, but check out all the artists that we showcased all their amazing artwork earlier in the show, and go give them some love. Ralph Warner, Maurice, also known as the Head Ninja, Jared Lockhart, who actually brought this character to me, and Martha's. Appreciate all the artwork you guys always do, and all the artists that always contribute. You guys have your artwork, have your King Olafs to me by the end of next week, before the show. Right? Before the show. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Have a safe Friday and have fun. And I'll see you at the next. Peace. If I can find there we go. Peace.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, guys, have a good one.